What's going on, people? It's Gilbert Robinson here, making another video. I like making videos, connecting with people, because aside from making the money, that's pretty much what I like to do. I like to help people change themselves for the better. Just to hear people say thank you for helping me. That's something that really, it really, it takes a toll on me. I like it, and I that's what makes me do this more. So this video, I pretty much want to talk about being an entrepreneur, why you can stand out. Now, first of all, before I even go any further, anyone who's doing music, they want to be an actor, they want to be a comedian, they're selling clothing, they're selling something that, they made. You're an entrepreneur already. Why? Because you're promoting what you're doing. You're trying to better yourself in that particular category. Like, people in music, they promote mixtapes, they promote, like they try to go to concerts, they try to have shows, and people who make clothing lines, they promote it to people who they know will buy, who will be interested. They show interest in the market that they're in, basically. That's an entrepreneur. And then what they'll do is they'll work 10 times harder than a normal person because their dream is 10 times bigger than a normal person. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have like a specific goal like that, but I always wanted to be my own boss. I always wanted to like run a business of some sort. I wasn't really too fond of doing music or anything crazy like that. I always loved cars though, so that may be a turn that I would want to take. But I always like being my own boss. I didn't really like working for other people, which is why I'm in marketing in the first place. But being an entrepreneur is you stand out because a lot of people can't do what you do. A lot of people don't have the willpower or the positive influence to do what you're doing. So, you'll hear it a lot from people who have low self-esteem is that it's too hard, it's too much work, they can't do it. It's always negative things. An entrepreneur always comes with the positive stuff, it seems hard, but I'm going to try it. It may be difficult, but it'll take some time, or it is something positive where people can be inspired by that. People, it makes them want to do better. And that's why entrepreneurs always stand out because they're always pointed out as the role model, the leader of the crowd, someone who stands out, someone who's doing something that other people can't do, like I said. And basically, if you want to do anything, you got to be an entrepreneur. You got to have the urge. You got to want to market. You got to promote. You got to do everything. That's what entrepreneurs do. Now, the question I have for people who are doing stuff like that is that how are you going to promote what you have if you don't know how to market? That's one of the key factors of being an entrepreneur is knowing how to market your stuff. If you don't have the time or you don't know how to market, how are you going to do that? How are you going to promote your music? How are you going to sell your clothing? How are you going to sell your perfume or whatever you have? How are you going to manage that if you don't know how to market? Or let alone if you're working like a slave, how are you going to do that? You can't. You need the time and you need the money and the effort in order to become a full-fledged entrepreneur because that's the only way you're really going to get places. And a lot of the celebrities that you see today are entrepreneurs. They did what they had to do to make it to where they are, and a lot of them did not work jobs. I'm not going to really discuss who and where, but just know a lot of them did not. They worked a job at some point, but they made sacrifices in order to get to where they want to get to. Like I quit both of my jobs. I was an auto technician and I was a valet. I quit both of them to better myself. I mean, alongside the fact that I was making the money, but truthfully, I didn't really, start out like a lot of people think. Like a lot of people presume that I was rich and then I quit. Like I was making money and then I quit because I wanted better for myself. That's just a simple fact of that. I wasn't making thousands a week. I was making money, but it wasn't that much. But overall, I want to better myself. I took the sacrifice, and now I'm making more money than I was just because I want to better for myself. And being an entrepreneur, that's strictly what it's about. It's strictly about striving for what you want, striving for success, and striving for the goals that a normal person cannot handle or a normal person cannot obtain because they don't believe in themselves. And that being said, you should become an affiliate of Empower Network. Empower Network, what we do is we teach you how to market. We teach you how to run your own business. Because even like I said, music, acting, anything, that's a business. You're promoting yourself. You're your own business. You have to remember that. So you got to know how to run yourself. You got to know how to promote yourself. You got to know how to do all those things in order to get to where you want to get to. And that's why Empower Network is so powerful because what happens is we teach you how to do that. And this company, if some of you guys don't know, this company was made by two people who just want to see people like us successful. That's powerful. A lot of companies don't do that. A lot of companies, they'll teach you how to sell the product, and then overall, when you sell the product, they don't really care about you. These people, when you make a certain amount of money, they have you speak, they have you tell your stories. They care about these people. They care about us, and that's why this company is so powerful. And that's why, if you really want to learn how to market, you really want to run your business, you want to make a change for yourself, you got to be an entrepreneur. You got to know how to market, and you can do that by joining Empower Network. Mind you, we're cheaper than all the other companies with the joining fee, the startup fee, but it's so powerful and it's amazing that they even charge it as cheap as it is, $25. As cheap as it is, can you believe that? I mean, just for you to run your own business, for them to teach you how to do these powerful things, $25. Like, that's unbelievably cheap. And that what I'm saying is that I want to see you do good. I want to see you do better than what you are. I want to see you exceed your standards all the time. Even if I don't know you or if I get to know you, I want you to exceed your standards as long as you want to do it for yourself. If you don't want to exceed your own standards, why should I care? And that's why I tell people, if you're going to be serious, then this is for you. If you're not, then don't waste your time joining. So check out the site, the free video, www.liveyourlife.org. That's liveyourlife.org. Check out the free video and see what the company's about, because I mean, like I said, if you're serious about taking your goals and your life to the next level, this is for you. So I'll see you on the other side, and hopefully you make the change, and I'll see you do well.